So I thought I'd spare you the pain and suffering and noise that is welding and grinding and beating, just to show you the two corners. This is the back right hand corner, welded in. You come along the seam to the back, and this is now the back section, which I actually think I got it a bit better this time. I actually butted it up a lot neater and made sure that the overlap was minimal, and then welded it in place. So that's now the inner done, the outer side. This is new. This is new. This is the new section. That's a real pain to do. That's why I didn't show it, because it's so annoying. The difficulty is you have to get this panel inside and then bend it so it comes up the back here. And then inside you can see a bit of a seam, but it's no problem because it's the corner. You're not going to see it anyway, and I'll put some sealant across the top of it just to seal it up. But yeah, major pain in the ass, that one. Most annoying thing. I'm just going to use my Dremel now to clean up this section in here. But yeah, total pain in the ass. I realise I have to actually fix up this too, so I'll use my little spot welding tool to fix that as well. So it's pretty good. I'm going to have to fill this in because it doesn't quite overlap properly, and yeah, but I'm pretty happy with it.
Back sections, I've put some filler in there, some stainless steel filler, and then given it a light skim with a body file just to get the main bulk of it off before it dried really hard. And then I've hit this with an Orbital sander with 80 grit just to clean it up, and you can see that I'm basically trying to take it back so that you can see low spots here. And I've filled in these. Remember, I had to panel beat this section, so I'm using some filler just to basically get it even, and I'll hit that more and just really bring out the dips. So the idea was to knock down all the high spots so that I could then skim with a bit of filler. But you know, mostly the idea was to get it as straight as possible first, which I think I did. And then this corner here, again, you can see the low spots after hitting it with the Orbital sander, and it's already feeling really nice and smooth. Just have to clean it up, and hopefully that'll make the panel nice and smooth. But it's been awesome. It's my birthday, so my dad gave me $100, which I used to buy this awesome little Bosch PX300 Orbital sander, which has been fantastic, and just using 80 grit paper. So there you go, coming together. I want to show you that even though I took great care in trying to get the panels as straight as possible when before I welded them, of course they're never going to be perfect, and it's pretty good now. The transition is good, but you can see here I've got a high point here, and I can sort of feel it there. So what I'm actually going to do is, and there's a bit of a low point through here as well, so this is going to need a bit more filler in there. I'm actually just going to tap this down so that I get more of a low spot that I can fill in, because low spots I can obviously fill, high spots I can't do much about. So I'm just going to knock that down a bit, and then we can sand it a bit more and then put some more filler in. here's where I'm at. I've cleaned this up. It has a little bit of reinforced filler in there, just to fill in the holes and give it some strength. Cleaned up the back, and I'm about to give this a spray with some Etch primer, so that then I can lay down, when it's dry, some patching primer, some putty, just to give it a nice, take out the dents, take out some tiny little, and then I'm going to lay down some light putty over the whole panel, just to take out any imperfections, but I think it's looking pretty good. It's really smooth. You can't feel the join between the panels at all, and I think it will work out pretty good. So after 3 or 4 coats of Etch primer, this is what I'm looking at. It's good actually because it's quite flat. It allows me to see little imperfections like here, here, and that's fine because I'm going to give it a skim of light filler just to clean that up. Here, I've got to clean up this little bit in here, which is fine. But it's good when you do this to always remember how bad it was before. And it's weird also because you're sort of back to where you started before you discovered the rust. And but at least I know there's no rust in there anymore. And the back, you can't see where the join is. The panel is pretty slick considering the work that was done on it. There's the rear valance and the other rear quarter. So this was the worst quarter. This was completely replaced really. So I'm pretty happy with it for the first time.